Welcome back to another cube draft. It's been a while. I'm not sure what to expect. I haven't really looked at the list at all, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Well, let's see. No power. Vintage is such a different animal. Leopold's a strong start. I love DT, but first pick's kind of rough. Leopold's a little ambitious as the first pick, but it gives us a direction. I don't know. It's an odd first pick for sure. I'm going to take library. I realize it's overrated, but I don't care. Leopold Narset. Unfortunate. Could add two of the same sort of effect. That's fine. It's a little early for opposition. I like the early Kiki Jiki. If this was Legacy Cube, I'd probably take this. It's that new swords creature. Yeah. I don't know. Narset's pretty powerful. You can just take like various effects, wheels and jars, and it's blue, and I love blue. It pains me to pass Kiki, but I'm gonna take this. Jorga's pretty good too. Again, Legacy Cube, much more powerful, but I'm gonna take Narset. Love Signets. Hard to pass a Force. I generally don't like blue-white aggro. Pound Crowns, whatever. Tough call here. Signet is probably a little less good than Vintage Cube. Poor man's Mox. I don't know how important it is to protect things, though, in Vintage. I'm going to take it, though. Try to cut blue a little bit. I'll have to read some of these newer cards. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, Tarmogoyf, that's pretty sweet. Bad Emrakul. Power Stone's cool. Again, a lot of these are really good in Legacy Cube. Not as much in Vintage Cube. Vindicate's sweet, but whatever. I'll continue the blue train. This is that 1/1 Planeswalker. Yeah. It's kind of whatever. Start out for this deck. 6 is great in Legacy Cube. I know I'm saying that a lot. In Vintage, it's not as good. That's cool. Land Department's looking pretty bad. I don't really like Sphinx, but I'll just keep taking blue. Okay, well. Cool. Thanks, Late Night Cube Draft. That is a very strange dismember. Yeah. Slamba Jamba. Who needs Power 9s? I hear this is like cool and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how many ways there is to combo this. There's the green sorcery. Yeah, I forget. I'm just going to keep taking blue cards. Who knows? Maybe we'll get past Mox Sapphire in some alternate reality. Wow, this is a long wait. Jeez. Interesting. Grave Titan is not really what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm gonna just segment like blue red. Blue red is pretty good. Pretty far from this being good. I'll say Grave Titan. I don't know. Ooh, sword. This is that new dragon thing. Oh, you cast spells. It's like a poor man's storm card. Solitude is cool. We turn into the blue-white Cheon's deck. Top's fine. I have no ways to reset it. I'll take Solitude. Kind of cool. This is a pretty great Legacy Cube deck. Yeah. Kind of wish I took that Worn Power Stone. Now that I have 2 6s, but I forget what I took over it. Well, I guess it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna take it. I'm not sure how good it is. Oh, it's only opponent's graveyards. It's not Tarmogoyf. That would be too good. Especially for like a standard card, Zendikar. Yeah. So if they like fetch and like you kill a creature, it's only power. So it's like just a little better than a Nighthawk. Vampire Nighthawk from Zendikar for those youngins. No. Yeah, those youngins who don't know. The older cards, it might have been reprinted at some point. I don't know that I need like a sack outlet, whatever. I'll just take the wall. I don't think this is very good. I'll take the wall, whatever. Yeah, I don't generally like. Okay, well, guess for blue-eyed Cheons is what's open. Yeah, all the forces. This looks bad. Interesting. Boast, huh? I don't know. This pack's so bad. Nowhere near Gristlebrand, Kuro, small cards, whatever. Counterspell's nice. What's good about the forces is I have these like bigger cards, so I can tap out for them, have some insurance. Kind of hurts to pass counterspell though. It's nice to have the early interaction, but I like double force. Okay, well there's a Mox and 2 busted blue cards. Lands are all pretty bad still. Makes me kind of sad. It's kind of neat. I'm just gonna take the Mox. I have Urza and just expensive cards. But man, it really sucks to pass Confluence and Treachery. Treachery might wheel. This goes later than it should, and again, creature control cards are not as good in Vintage Cube. There's no way this tables. But I already have kind of an expensive deck and some interaction. So it hurts, but I'm going to take this. Okay, there's a Steam Vents. I need a pretty good reason not to take that. I love Venser. It might table. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. It'll zoom in. But I'm not red, though. Am I just taking Venser to be like mono white? It's interesting. Let's take Venser here. Like Coastal probably table. Like there's a bunch of these bad lands and some like interesting spells. People want Elish Norn. People overvalue Brainstorm. A few Metra's fine. If someone's red, there's Eidolon. So like these lands might table. I might get blue black or blue white. I'm just gonna take Venser. It's not the strongest card, but I'm just nowhere near red at all. Spellseeker is cool. It gets the Ancestral. That's all for now. All the Titans. Moth isn't great. We have the Narset. It's okay with Jar, but not really. Because they just get their cards back. So they just don't draw 7. A lot of Modern Horizon 2 cards in this cube. I guess I'm taking this. I don't like it, but I don't know. Basalt Month is kind of interesting, actually. Maybe I'll take that. I'll take that. Because I can play it on turn 2 of the Mox. Ooh, Manlik is great. I need interaction badly. Flash Disenchant. Gotta pay a mana though. Yeah, Manlik is great for this deck. And I still could be black, though probably not. Beach, probably what I should take. There is the old Scarab God, or TSG. For those who played Magic in real life pre-COVID. Balance is interesting. I have to reserve this. I have the 2 artifacts. I'm gonna have kind of a big hand though. It looks like I'm gonna be blue-white, and I'll just take the mana with some sadness. Iteration's a sweet way to reason to go red. There's a lot of these effects these days, kind of interesting. The exile top card effect. Wave is sweet, but probably like super outdated. I don't really want Batterskull, but there's another pack to get Stoneforge, and it's fine. I'm just like this medium, mid-range blue-white Cheon's deck. Could be worse, I guess. Love Dig Through Dime. Love Gonti. Oh man, Gonti. I just don't have the mana for Esper whatsoever. This is its 1 mana. White's not super good. I don't really want to play this. Again, Gonti's just such a slow Legacy Cube card. There's Infernal Grasp too, which is pretty good. I'll take Dig. I don't really like it. I don't have ways to fill up my graveyard. At least it like keeps the train going. There's more lands than you get a basic plains, I guess. Called it. Oh, that's awesome. Nice when you can predict things, even having not cubed for like, I don't know, 6 months, a year. I'll take Elshnorn. Might play that. If I just get a Wrath or two, I've got the aggro mid-range game kind of locked up. Can I beat a cough? I don't think those, I guess. Probably not that. Sure. Oh, tendrils. Well, I'd say never lucky, but I got past a Mox Ruby, which is kind of cool. Wow, this seems really outdated. I doubt Time Vault's in the cube. Maybe it is. Chalice is real bad. What else am I taking? Mystical Tutor seems horrendous. It's kind of neat with the dig through time because it like saves you a mana. This pack is horrible. What happened to the vintage cube? Like, look at this. There's like random aggro creatures, slow green mana dorks, some like situational split cards, some outdated cards from like 20 years ago. Pack rat. Yikes. I mean, I think I just take this. Do I even want a chalice? I don't think so. It's cool if I have like Mox, but should I take the fetch and like hope to get a dual land? It's kind of ambitious. Was it green white? Forgotten Arcane. There's a lot of Midnight Haunt cards in this vintage cube. Gotta sell them packs or something. Not Emery deck. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. Come on, man. Come on, Wizards. Not really a Thassa's deck. Winston Heath getting Temple Garden is like, doesn't really matter. Swords is great though. It's some good interaction. A Mox. We're not really black. Some Deluges, whatever. Daze is cool. Do I want a Signet? Elspeth might table. Probably will. Blink some stuff. Doesn't really do anything. Wall of Omens. Venser. Face Fetters. Urza. Oh, Solitude? Is this ETB? It is. So Yorion probably will table. That's kind of good in this deck. We just play a bunch of fair decks. So Daze helps us beat the unfair decks. Alright. I've convinced myself. Mana Drain? What pick is this? Third? Get in my life. What am I sad about besides thinking I had a deck without Mana Drain? Choop's late. Wheel of Fortune. Is it too late? It's too late. But the Mox. Commit's so slow for vintage. I don't really have enough for Tolarian Academy, right? Repeal's kind of slow. One. I don't really want to play Batter Skull. 1, 2, 3 artifacts. Yeah, it's not Academy. Can't be blocked. Loot. I'm good. Repeal's fine. Commits fine too. It's interaction that works with Narset, I guess. Do I want Repeal? No, I'll take this bad blue card. Spell Pierce is great. Giver of Ruins, no thanks. Don't auto-select that. Get out of here. Reggie, no love. Flame Spill, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that. Brazen Outlaw. This better have flying. Does not have flying. How can you have a Dwarf Berserker riding a dragon and it not have flying? These are the questions we need answered. I mean, look at this. If I open this in draft, I would slam it thinking it was a 2/1 flyer and be real sad when they block it. Colonnade, They auto-selected Mana Flare? Yeah, that's helpful. This is probably bad. Don't have a Time Walk. Don't have any real targets except swords. But like, Colonnade is a win condition, right? Land tax is horrible. Karmic Guides, whatever. 2 Delve spells is unfortunate. Legionnaire, if I'm real sad against like an aggro deck. I don't think I need Treasure Cruise. I'll take this for the sideboard, I think. I'm shocked. Tezzeret Wield. More anti-aggro cards. I don't know if this is good enough. Double blue. It's pretty rough. Like, what do I even do with this? It's just so bad. I might need a disenchant effect. Did I take that flash guy? I think so. Yeah, oh, and I have Relic War too. I'll take Condemn, I guess. Again, if I play like some mid-range or like aggro deck, 3 rounds in a row somehow in Vintage Cube, I have a chance. I've got some like interaction counter spells for the scary decks, he says, with some trepidation. Fetters is so slow. What am I at here? Thought I took that beach. 21. Oracle might matter. Let me read this new crazy card everyone's talking about. Uh-huh. Sure. That's a big token. Okay. Interesting. And I'll take the Oracle. I don't think it's playable, but I have a lot of blue symbols. I keep clicking on that, sorry. Oh, Elspeth didn't wheel. Not super shocked about that. I don't think there's a world where I play Avacyn. I mean, clearly I'm not playing Figure, though. Guess I'll take that. Oh, man, never mind. Guess what's back on the menu? Well, if I play Burn or Aggro, GG. Is this playable? I guess. Reggie, no love. Oh, man. I don't like playing cards printed last week. This is Vintage Cube, right? Yeah, Vintage Cube. Yeah. Well, I just play the Mox as a accelerant. Didn't get the didn't get a Stone Forge. That's fine. Didn't get any other accelerants. I had a couple shots. I had 2 Signets and a Chalice. But I don't know. I have all these 2-mana spells. This card's pretty suspicious. See what I did there? Will this ever matter? I think it's more of a sideboard card. I don't have any self-mill, and like it's good if they have like a storm deck. It's horrible. I mean, I could do like with Memory Jar, and it doesn't work with Commit, right? What is Commit? Are they hiding it from me? Nice, thanks. That doesn't work Memory, right? The shuffles, yeah. I don't want to play Geist, so I won't. I guess I'm playing this. This isn't good enough. These are all sideboard cards. Yeah, anyway, so if they're playing like a Sword of Body Mind, this is good, but other than that, I'll just see myself playing it. Batterskull's pretty bad in this deck. Although it does tap per mana with Urza. Oh, the tech. Because it's the equipment, it's not the germ. So what are my white cards? Anti-aggro, we got some lifelink angels. The Feathers is okay. Yeah, like I said, we have aggro on the lockdown. Look at this. Look at all this sweet life gain. Yeah, I'm not gonna run any of that main. Probably want the face Fetters, I guess. What are we at? 24. With a Mox and a Monolith. Just know when to deal with permanents. This card's pretty bad, I think. And 1/1 loots, so just like the Looter Ilkor, but it can block. And then if they somehow cast no spells in Vintage Cube, it's slightly better. It's a lot better. I don't really have a reason. It does feel like graveyard for Dig Through Time, though. It's interesting. Possibly Memory. It's unlikely I'll pitch that, but. Warehouse also pretty bad. I have to be on the draw. Oh no, I can play it off Mox. It's kind of cool. Alright, because I have Mox, I guess I'll play this. It's like a rampy do something against aggro. Basic planes. So what's my last card? This like 2/1 looter. The problem is I have a lot of counter spells, and I don't really want to like just tap out for some random 1/1. Condemn is also interesting. I wonder what I'll play here. These are all just like interesting. Options. I have the library too. It's just so medium. I don't want to condemn. So, I don't know. Kind of want to try this just because it's cheaper and new. It's so hard to imagine it being that great. Looting is just not that good in this deck. Oh, this is such a lame 4-drop though. Let me know what you would play in the comments. I'm not really sure between these three. It's not condemn. I'm gonna try this out just to maybe fuel the Dig Through Time. If I didn't have that, I'd probably just play the Fetters. It's new. I want to try it out. I doubt it'll ever flip, but what can you do? So this fetch does nothing for me. It gets a plains. It's good to Dig Through Time, I guess. I don't think I need a shuffle effect. It helps with Narset. Like I have to bottom something I want. Alright, I guess I'll play it. It's a plains. 11 and 2. Am I playing that few white cards? I guess so. Moto, you're drunk. Go home. Let's see. Blue. 11 blue. 5 white. Yeah, I am almost mono blue. I need enough planes to make this reasonable. Oh, the Yorion table. Interesting. Too bad. I have a pretty good Yorion deck. Could just play mono blue. It's not the craziest idea. These aren't that important. What is the colonnade? Let's play off the beach. I didn't realize my white was so bad. So sparse. It's not really bad. I wanted to do play Reggie, Nighthawks, and double black cards. This deck seems fine. So the question is, do I want 4 planes Heath or just 5 planes? The search isn't, with 4 it's not that big of a deal, but maybe 11's not enough. Maybe just add an island. 6 planes. I think that's enough. I'm gonna rock this. Save play. Let's duel. So yeah, like I said, if the deck's good, it's not great. It's got a few sketchy cards, suspicious, if you will. But it's got interaction. It's got a lot of counter spells that are cheap. It's got some free ones. It's got a couple of big, powerful cards. Yeah, it's got a few value items. I have a bunch of sideboard cards for aggro decks or burn decks. Yeah, the fact that I have all these counter spells is pretty good. All right. On the draw, Ancestral Mox Colonnade. I'll keep this. I got an earlier Solitude, and I don't know. Ooh, is this red aggro? It is. Excellent. So this is some crazy new card, right? When it hits me, get a treasure, take a card. Kind of ridiculous. So let's Ancestral Path. Too bad I don't have a white card for this. I don't know if I'd really want to do that, but the 2 that makes treasure is kind of absurd. You just play my land. Plays a fetch over my plains. Interesting. Oh. Where is the... There we go. Why are you so big? Interesting. Oh, it's cast. That's why. Cast. Okay. Sorry for my ignorance of the newer cards. Okay. I think I'm going to do Colonnade and Mox. It opens me up to shatter effects, but I don't know. Just want to get some action. Sure. It is white. Yeah, this thing making a treasure is kind of ridiculous. Gotta sell them mythic packs, right? Oh. Cast this thing. It's pretty cool. Well, they don't have a blue card in their hand. Sweet. Let's play a plane. Well, hopefully we get to get them next turn. It's nice that they're okay. Force of Will. Not what you want to see, but that's okay. Oh, that's right. They get rid of it. Cool. Okay. Well, all lands is sweet. This is going to go pretty well when this deals damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the dream we were hoping for, right? Of these like anti-aggro cards. It is a 3/2. Important to note, but beginning of combat. Yes, I would like to not draw lands, please. Thanks. Let's exile you. Let's block you. And they just concede. Okay. Great. I wasn't sure about that block, but you know what? I didn't realize it would win me the game immediately. Well, that's exciting. Clearly they flooded. and hit my counter spells, which is awesome. That went as good as could have been expected for a turn 1 Regamon. Well, so they played just red creatures. Probably cut the Spell Pierce. Definitely the Stowaway. It can block their 2/1. Sphinx is pretty ambitious. Oh, let's see. I'm on the draw. This is probably not that great. I have enough 2-drops, I think. Yeah, the flash is better though. It's nice too because it adds more white cards for Solitude. I have to remember to add more planes. Do I want these 5-drops is the question. Like, I don't know how aggro they are, how much burn they have. Force seems pretty bad against them too. It's probably not good enough. Probably not good enough. Yeah, I like this. So now, let's see what Moto thinks I should do. Seven. Yeah, I have a lot of cheap white cards now. 9/9. All right. Yep. This looks great. Hopefully they didn't trick me inside into some like big red deck. Plus I have library. Always sweet. Library like a bunch of white cards. White aggro cards. Tasty. Steam Vents. I knew it. It's okay. Library beats Steam Vents too. I only cut Narset and Force. There's that dragon. Whenever a dwarf becomes tapped, make a treasure. That's pretty good. Let's draw a card. Key. So I can't play the Hound now. I have to play it next turn. So am I playing the Legionnaire or the Commando Ambush? So the problem is they have if they have a sorcery speed burn against Legionnaire, Commando's better. Do I want the Disenchant? I saw nothing right. They just had the 2/1s. Oh, but I'm going to discard. All right, that makes sense. I'll just play the Legionnaire because the library. Can't discard cards. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Okay, so they had the instant, so it would have worked out either way. Yeah, that's a cool card. What set is this? Last year, call out. Okay. Oh, they didn't have a land? What a blowout. What a blowout. Dang. That is most unfortunate. Well, let's play planes and pass. Showing how greedy I want to be here. My whole hand is instant, so I can just wait. Problem is I get the treasure if I do this. Ooh, pre-combat. I love this, whatever it is. I lied. Let's see. Card's pretty good. Let's draw a card. Okay. This is my white weenie draw. Yep. Luckily I have all these angels and stuff. Too bad they didn't have a land. But they didn't have a land, right? So like they are mana screwed a little bit. I mean, they're the kind of deck that can handle that, but so I can condemn this and just play the monolith. Because if I play the Warhound, they just won't attack with this. Because other goblins. Yeah, and it doesn't block anyway, so I'm playing island. Do I want to keep drawing cards? Is the question. I'll draw a card to play a monolith. I guess I'll just play the monolith. You know, I'm greedy. What can I say? It's unfortunate I don't have the double blue now, but should be fine. If I played the monolith, I could angel and mana drain. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ooh. That's pretty good. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. I have Venser. That's about it. So luckily I have the Force of Will mana drain. But I'm definitely in trouble here. And if I use that, I'm out of library territory for the rest of the game. So he does attack with everything, and I'll go to 8. Luckily I have the Warhound to block. Okay. Oh, I should have forced. I don't know. Menace, huh? Yeah, I probably should have forced that. So now what happens? I play a creature, I go to 8. He attacks with everything. I kill this. I go to 6. I go to 4. And 2. It's not the greatest. Yeah, I'm out of library range. I guess I want to get him on, doesn't do anything. So I can't gain life from both of these, so we're in a bit of a pickle. I probably should have forced this. I just was like, oh, a random creature. But yeah, I'm just gonna Probably lose this game. That's good cyber tech, for sure. Probably just main deck. Yeah, I should have counted that. What was drain that? Not attacking. Interesting. Let's put in the wall. Okay. Well, let's see. An attack for 5 here. I can play force and swords. Yeah. No one can gain life, so I'm crashing here. I'll swords the dinosaur when he attacks with everything, and I'll force his play. I don't know if I should attack my hound. He just traded the token, right? Can't gain life, which is sweet. I think I lose, but we'll see, I guess. He's got to have burn or something, right? Good thing I have face feathers. Absent doesn't do much. Maybe you can draw the game, probably not. No, I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't. Mana leak? How spicy. How spicy. I love it. You're showing me more of your deck? Thanks, bro. What a bro. Just lethal in play and cube, and you're just like, here's another card in my hand. I really appreciate that unbanned looting. I really do. Well, no artifacts besides the treasure tokens. Sulfuric Vortex and Fire Blast. Maybe you want to bring this back in, possibly. Other than that, the deck operated pretty well. I was pretty flooded that game, and you know, did okay. So this is the last game. I usually take a screenshot to remind myself of what my opponent has in his deck. I like the Spicy Man Leak again, opponent. Kudos. Ancestral might be ambitious. I don't know about this force either. I've got a lot of interaction. That's cheap. Could be Spell Pierce too. Probably not. I really like Snapcaster and the 2 removal spells. Sound is pretty bad. try this. Oh, one more land. Library's probably unplayable too. Okay. Oh. 16 lands. Too late. Yeah, this hand's great. Good thing I'm on the play. All right, I'll think a little slower because I have Force of Will. Oh, that's fine. I love having cards like Condemn. Just like you can just deal with cards like that pretty easily. So Mana Drain's not great. I don't really have anything to cast with it. It's 1, 3, 6. Yeah. I'll just dream it. What do I want here? It's 2 mana. I want an Urza. Can I get an Urza? I'll take it. I've got Daze Force of Will. Oh my god. I'm sorry, opponent. Sometimes you just draw well. Sometimes you just draw well. Tap out for Shatter Effect. No, I don't want that to be a play. Yep. Sorry, looting. Not sorry. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. But more importantly, it was a good draw. Do I want to change anything? Mana value? Is that a new thing? The mana value? Nah. That was a hell of a draw. How many outs do I have here? Urza, Venser. The Angels are fine. Are really good. If it's the Lyra. 1, 2. Assault Month is fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of 8 hits. Oh, Solitude, 9. Yeah, I'll go first. Playing against S. Lawton. Sand's pretty medium. I guess I'll keep it. It's got spells and lands, but again, it's good against a really certain type of deck. I can't even daze. Brutal. Drawing a Mox would be cute and all, Well, at least land lights, the Warhound might do something. Yep. Awkward. Okay. Thanks. Land would be great here. Thanks, Magic the Gathering. Ooh, spicy. You know what would be great here? If you said land, I agree. Well, it's fine, I guess. What am I doing here? Blue-green with one blue open? I guess I'll just play this. Get in there, Pooch. No land drop. It's okay. Bribery? Some random idiot? Love it. Well, as always, the land would be beautiful. Pretty far from land. Let's just commit that to the future and crash override. Good old sower, doing sowery things. Sure, man. Passing, very suspicious. Hey, land. Let's play that. I have to yield again. All right, what's going on here? I mean, I guess maybe they just didn't have a play. I don't know. We'll block the tracker, of course. What will I do? Interesting. Correct. You saw the line. I'm just going to pass. I have Solitude and Spell Pierce. And a clue. They'll crack their clue, I assume. Oh, something spicy. 5 mana EOT. What could that be? Mystic Confluence. Draw, draw, bounce. Well, I'm going to stop that with 1 mana. Yeah, let's do that. So I can clue swords here. Let's do that. Let's mana drain. I didn't think these spells said win the game on them, but apparently the game has changed since the last time I played. I don't know. Is that funny? Probably not. Sorry. It's late. Anyway, I just screenshotted. What are they? See, like I said, this is how we're gonna win. Is like these mid-range, aggro, red, green, blue, black, whatever, decks, right? Nothing broken, just creatures and 4 or 5 mana spells. So green with some interactions can be a little spicy. Let's see. I don't know if I like this dig or the Sphinx really. Oh, I'll bring in that. 5 drop, 5 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop. And wall. Sultai mid-range. I don't know, it looks pretty good. Like, Absent is like okay against that style of deck. It's pretty slow though. It's interesting. Condemn is possibly good enough. Geist is not. This card just seems so bad. It probably is, if you think it's bad. I don't know if I want Addison really. Condemn. Problem with Condemn is if they have the Gargaroth, they've already gotten a thing. Tracker, they've probably gotten a clue. Corsair, they've already played a land. Like, it's just, you know, not as good when they have a bunch of, like, value creatures. It's probably still good enough, though, because they have creatures. I don't think I want Addison. Am I cutting the Sphinx? Yeah, probably. The danger with the Sultai is that they can have, like, Doomblade effects, and then tapping out for Sphinx is pretty bad. But I actually want to go black for Grave Titan. I'll have to think about that game 2. I guess. Not the greatest hand, but it's got a turn 3 Venser. Ooh, we're probably in trouble. I need some good draws here. That is, I guess, helpful. A 2/3 lifelink. You got it. I thought I signed up for Vintage Cube. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Damn. I guess I should have thought of that. I didn't want to draw Mana Drain, though. It's okay. The planes. It's kind of too bad. That would have been kind of cool. Sure. Yep. So Mox. I like to force a will too. Doggy. Island. I like that sequence. Just fine. Don't really want to force, but they like slam a bribery or something. When it dies, put the bottom of its owner's library. I accept. Planeswalker, bribery, Gargaroth, something. Oh. Oh, combat. I see. Gargaroth. Yeah, that's fine. What are we on this? 1? 11. Blue. And 2. Try again next turn. When I've drawn 4 cards. This is pretty random. They have 3 cards. Let me look at my deck list real quick. Mill, return some value. -7. Good. Oh, I'm going to force that. I don't have any Snapcaster targets right now, and I'm about to draw 4 cards, so I don't know. They don't counter it. Yes. Maybe. Sweet. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so I can daze and commit. Yep. Pretty glad I forced that Liliana. Well, unless something crazy happens, feeling pretty confident about this. How spicy do I want to get here? I have 7 mana, 8 mana. The thing is, it's so soul crushing to just commit here. They might just scoop like they did the last game. They have mana leak mana. I'm gonna let that resolve. I want this treachery to, like, you know, do a thing. Oh. So if I counter that, they can't force it unless they have Pact Negation. What if I commit this? Can I just treachery? I think I'm just gonna daze that. Oh, treachery on tap. So what am I talking about? What am I talking about? If they have Pact Negation, they got Pact Negation. Don't envy my opponent. It's never fun to play against this. I mean, it's part of Magic, and it's definitely part of Cube, but to, like, tons of counter spells, steal your stuff deck is frustrating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Pays for mana leak. I would like this permanent, please. If you'd be so kind. Um, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm out of mana. Okay. I think that's right. Yeah, because you keep the land, so it's 5 mana. Yeah. You got it. Oh, here it is, the last spell. He's been saving it. No, I don't want that to happen. I am sorry. This is brutal. I do feel bad. It is Magic the Gathering, right? It's the game we know and love. It was a pretty fair game, right? I played things kind of in order. But yeah. Like I said, those are the matchups, right? That's how we win, is the mid-range creature decks with low interaction. So it was red aggro, red, white, red, blue aggro, and then Sultai mid-range. Interesting. On the draw, huh? On the draw, I'm keeping. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, if they're white weenie, this draw can end up very poor for us. But then That's always true, right? White Rainy is the best deck in Vintage Cube, apparently, according to LSV. A 2/1. That's okay. And I'm sure he's right. I'm not doubting LSV's data. All right, we'll try out this Suspicious Stowaway. It might bail out my hand. I mean, the hand's not bad. If the spell pierce, what the heck? Okay, thanks for just putting down my fucking lands. Whoop, excuse my language. Couldn't that be over here or something? Or, you know, like a clue token? Caracas? Does that matter? Um. So I kind of want the land to then steal/kill the spirit. Oh, also, if I just pass, if I don't draw a land or whatever, this will flip, and that's pretty slow, but am I forcing an apparition? I think I am. I think I am. It's really awkward that I'm saving this stupid standard card, but I just need some action. Alright. Alright. So I can kill their Cathar, or I can flip this and steal their next permanent. I'm not going to lose. I shouldn't lose to this. Also, I do have force. I mean, I could force when tapped out, but 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to pass and hope for a better target for Sower, because he's just going to sack it, and I get a 2/2 and I kill a 2/1. I mean, that's fine, but just kind of all in on this. It does draw cards. Oh, okay, it can't be blocked, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does draw cards. Elspeth, please. That is much worse than Elspeth. Well, that's like the worst thing possible here, right? Because if I steal, it doesn't do anything. Wow, that's brutal. Well, I definitely regret my force target. Yeah, Monarch cards are just so messed up. When he enters the battlefield, exile creature until an opponent becomes the Monarch. So yeah, that just does nothing for me. Yep. That is pretty good. And then even if that happens, I just get a 1/1. Yep, that's a fantastic 4-drop. Luckily, my Sower can sort of win that war. And I have the force still. More island is cool. Right. So if I target here, he'll just sack it. If I target here, I can block and get my guy back. Sure. Plus, like, this incentivizes him to attack. So I can get the Monarch. It starts pretty slow. Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't like it at all. Goodbye, hand. I was a card away from that dig through time. Sure. Abandoned Hope, Jason Mind Sculptor. Urza? Oh, Mox Ruby, sure. And you pass. And you draw a card, and then I attack, and we'll see what happens. Great. Not great. That's right, it's the Monarch thing. Well, should I have attacked with both there? Maybe I should have. Yeah, maybe I thought that through poorly. Are you just gonna draw cards every turn? This is so bad. Oh my god, seriously? Finally, you play something relevant. Spell Pierce. This game is pretty over. What can I even draw? Treachery is fine. Mana Leak. Cool. I can draw a Venser, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is just a bad draw. I had a bunch of non-creature spell counter spells, and I just imagine if I had Mana Drain or Leak earlier, or days earlier. Yeah, looking bad. I mean, I have a lot of removal. I have Swords and Solitude. Too bad I don't have Condemn here. Venser, Urza, Consecrated Sphinx is bad. Don't draw that. Alright, so here, I guess I'll take it and just hope to get interaction. Probably just draw planes. That's fine. Counter that. Will I counter that? No. I don't want to show it to them, and I'm pretty dead anyway. Yep, that is not a winning draw against White Weenie. Luckily, we have infinite tools to crush them. What's nice is the Sower was in play so long, so at least that game they didn't draw any removal. They had the Skyclave Apparitionist or whatever, but this card's so bad. Get out of my deck. Excuse me. Where's that dog? Get out of here. Oh, sorry, dog. 42. Library is not. Oh, that's what happened. I cut library. Nope. Commit is not 11 mana, Moto. So it's nice this hits anything. It can be a nice ambush card. Face Setters might not be good enough on the play. It stops the Planeswalker though. It's cuttable, this is cuttable, this is cuttable. Oh, I think I want Sphinx. I didn't see any good treachery targets. Still playing it. I like commit, it's just interaction. I don't think I need the Legionnaire. They didn't have that many sheep cards. I'm not gonna play that. I'm gonna play Face Setters though. I want Dig. Oh, how's my mana, by the way? Moto, what do you recommend? I trust you. Yes. I would love to keep this hand. What a mighty hand. What a mighty hand. Planes, sure, why not? Yeah. No thanks. Sure. Ooh. Ooh, what can I mana drain here? They can have, Spectral Procession. That's a tough hand. The Month is tempting too. So if I just pass, and this just obviously gets worse and worse, I can play Vision's Colonnade. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I have the Solitude. I can have Shields down on turn 3, that's not the end of the world. They also know about Pulse Forces, so... I was like the Colonnade, in case I have to get into Monarch Wars. Sure. You got it. Solitude, dude. Ooh. And they missed a land drop too. That's pretty huge. I'm gonna Sower here. Let me think. Let me think. Could just Monolith. I want to keep up mana. Because again, we're in the same position where I'm not super worried about their 3-drops, and I want to save Solitude or Sower for when they like invest mana in these. I'm gonna play Sower. The question is, what am I stealing? I can just kill this, and I can trade with this. It's pretty good. Again, I want them to like just dump some mana into these and then kill them. Yeah, let's do that. Could just kill this too. I want to do that. Just gonna Shriek Maw. They missed a land drop. And this way I don't have to worry about like mid-combat, kill my Sower, get their guy back, whatever. And like now, I'm pretty confident kind of whatever I draw. I also have that visions kind of floating, which is pretty sick. The other problem is that like they have to invest this mana and it just doesn't do anything. Well, now I'm just gonna play Lawless. If they played a land there, I would have just held up mana drain, but I'm just gonna land again. It's like this game's just so over. This card's pretty ridiculous in situations like this. I gotta remember I can play it for free. Yeah, it's fine. That'd have been sweet to mana drain, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Condemn is nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna play Lyra. I should have attacked first. Yeah, Condemn Solitude is pretty good. Alright, group, please. Or whatever. Do I care? What can you do? I'm just gonna mana drain. I'm just gonna mana drain. I have a use for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw 4 cards. Yeah. Should probably put a mana drain there. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna play Sphinx. And attack with this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. The hounds are better on the draw. And mana drain into Elish Norn. So probably gonna cut the Sphinx, despite it just winning me the game. I mean, it didn't really win me the game. The Ming Mana screwed me playing 5 and 6 drops won me the game. Treachery didn't seem all that impressive. I like, again, if they invest a bunch of mana into those 1-drops, and you just kind of steal it. I'm just tap all your lands. So yeah, theft effects are pretty good against Figure of Destiny and Student Warfare. What I cut? Oh, Sphinx for that. I probably want the Legionnaire on the draw as well. I can probably cut a land too. It's pretty greedy. I need more planes too. TikTok. Do I want Legionnaire? Do I want Treachery? Probably cutting one of these. I like the interaction here. Legionnaire's pretty bad against what they have. I don't know, it's got first strike. Do I have any legends? Oh, Urza's a legend. Oh, so is Archangel? I'll cut Archangel because they have the Caracas. It's also 5 mana. Need to cut something. We'll see if Legionnaire is worse than Avacyn. There it is. I will keep it. No 1-drop. Love it. Island at some point would be great. I'll take. The Addams Family. Ooh, don't mind if I do. So this is Indestructible 3/1. That's a pretty good answer to Legionnaire. This gets around that pretty nicely. Didn't you want that pre-combat? Whenever you attack, make a 1/1 token. Not sure why you played that now, but thanks, bro. I think you didn't read your card from the new set, which is okay. Island would make this complicated. That is not an island. Oh, I have no island for days. Oh, this is very unfortunate. No! Okay, just whatever it is, just don't play. This looks great. Paying costs. Is it Procession? It's bad Gideon. It's like 4/4 that gives whatever. Lifelink probably. Vigilance. Oh, protect the Gideon. Smart. Well, I need island fairly bad. Or like a white spell or whatever. It's pretty smart actually. At least I got that coming off soon. Okay. What are we on? 2? Yeah. Because I'm on the draw. Well, at least right now I have a pretty live draw. So I can just make him pay for life. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. Well, I have hard cast days if he slams other Gideon. Or the Jailer, which would be both excellent for me. So I just need to untap with an island. Just tap out. I'm going to take a lot of damage, so thank you, sir/madam. No man. No man. No man. Thank you so much for playing a 4-mana spell. So the question is, what do I do? You can have exile a permanent. That's pretty good, but you lose this. I guess I take it, and if I draw like swords or whatever, I can just kill that and kill that. So yeah, I just need anything but a double blue spell. Or a Batter Skull. Well, I mean, I'm just dead, but cool. That's the problem when you play these lands. I did keep. I thought I had a pretty good hand too. But White Weenie, it's a good deck. But Eric, you're not dead. Yeah. He's got a Gideon on 7, and I'm going to take 7, and he's got a spell that just kills me. Colonnade is pretty rough there. Yeah. Why weenie? There's a reason it's the best deck. Bye. Well, where is that deck? Oh god. So, what have we learned? If you want ticks or whatever you get, you draft white weenie. If you want to have opponents concede, I can't move these. Oh, goodness gracious. If you want to scroll past the screen every single sideboard match, so look at this 10 mana spell, not 11, sorry. You play decks like this. But yeah, that what I expected. You know, beat the mid-range aggro decks and had tools to beat white weenie, but just didn't really draw them. Urza, mana leak, or mana drain just stuck in my hand. If I had an island there, and I just mana drained the 2-drop, it doesn't really matter. Here's the Gideon is the problem. You can just exile whatever I play. But yeah, like if I had an island instead of the new shitty land they just threw in because sell packs. I'm sure this land's fine, and they are. I'm sure they have Tundra as well in the queue, so it's not like I lost on a Tundra. But I mean, this not being island's pretty unfortunate. Clearly, had this been a Howland Fountain or Tundra, had a shot of winning that because then my days was online when I tapped out for whatever I tapped out for. My Legionnaire, which like just did nothing and then got killed. Maybe I should have chumped there to gain 4. I probably should have done that turn before. I didn't really think about it. I was hoping to draw something to interact with the things affecting me, and then I have a 3/1 first strike. But I didn't really think that through because it's already dead. He has the 4/4 Gideon and the 3/1 Indestructible. So I might as well just chump the Gideon and gain 4 life. I don't know if it would have mattered there. I would have had to hit Treachery, Island, obviously, or yeah. Did I have the blue? I forget. I played Legionnaire and then I think I had a 4th land and then the Colonnade. Anyway, if I had a 5th land on the next turn, I could Treachery, I guess, the 2-drop. I'm at 4. And then maybe if I have a Solitude or a Vetzer, yeah, I might have been able to win that game. I should have thought of it a bit more. It's late, and it's debilitating when you can't play spells. Sorry, opponent, too. But, yeah, I don't know. Deck's fine. I probably could have changed a card or 2 here and there, but I think the build was pretty good. So yeah, if you would have built it differently, or maybe did a different line, let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. Hope you had a good time and maybe learned a thing or 2. Till next time, this is ElministerX. See ya.